say pee's toxic, there are practices of people where people drink their own urine.
Yes, there are.
And it's supposed to be very good for replenishing the body with vitamins and electrolytes and minerals that are peed out. Because it's actually it's not described as a waste product in the literature, it's described as a...
You mean in the literature of people who recommend drinking their own pee?
No, it's something other that I read, not just, I know it's a
No.
thing, but
No,
you don't
no.
drink your own pee.
No, let me be clear about this, okay?
It sounds like your poo's good enough to eat. Why wouldn't you drink your pee?
No, it's not, actually, okay? They're both waste products.
Okay.
And science is completely clear about this, okay? You can read the literature of people who recommend drinking pee, and they don't know what they're talking about. They'll tell you that there's nothing toxic there at all. It's just all the good stuff that your body did want, which still begs the question, if your body is your body like stupid? Why is it getting rid of stuff that your body wanted to get rid of it and you're going to put it back in? How does that make any sense? Think about this. Why is your body peeing it out if it's something it should have? Okay? Urine contains all of the excess nutrients and excess water that your body doesn't want, and all the toxic stuff your body's getting rid of. Almost all of that, anything water soluble is in your urine. That's where it goes. That's where it goes from the liver. Anybody know how the lymphatic system works? What is lymph?
Mostly water.
Say again?
Mostly water.
Well, it's actually water that leaks from the circulatory system, from the blood vessels into the cells, is then collected through the second drainage channel, taking toxic material with it. Now, I'm not suggesting it's a problem. My guess is this is the design. Some of the water goes into the cells, is then collected with all the garbage, because water is the universal transport medium, right? It's collected. It runs through our major lymph nodes here. And from there, where does it go? Just disappears? Oh, maybe like dry fasting, maybe the lymph nodes turn into little incinerators and burn the garbage up. That's what the people who recommend dry fasting say. Your cells just burn the stuff up. Really, where's the little smokestacks? Okay? I mean, people say all kinds of idiotic things. That doesn't make them true. The science is completely clear about this. Okay? Studies on urine show that it contains up to 300 chemicals, including household cleaning products, toxic personal care products, pesticides, insecticides, and any other toxic substance that you ingest, drugs, pharmaceuticals, street drugs. They're in your urine. But let's come back to the simple, basic question I asked a minute ago. Who here agrees with me that the human body is an incredibly intelligent organism? Okay, in fact, how many of you remember who Gerald Ford was? Some of you probably don't. What?
I remember.
Wait, what do you mean?
I know who he is.
You heard about him, yeah. So Gerald Ford was president of the United States. That was what, back in the 70s, I think? And they said that he was so dumb that he couldn't walk and chew gum at the same time. Okay? That's two things. Two. Okay? Your body has roughly 70 trillion cells. Anyone have their calculator phone handy? 70 trillion cells, each of which is performing approximately 100,000 functions every second. Anybody want to calculate what that level of complexity is? How many things your body is doing right now in this moment? A lot more than any one of us can do. Okay? Your body has virtually infinite intelligence with regard to its own needs. And so the success of what we do here, and my own personal success in maintaining my health all these years, is based on one very simple idea. We get out of the body's way. Perfect health is the natural condition of every species. What we have to do to achieve that is stop creating problems for ourselves. Okay? Most of us here have created problems by consuming things that weren't food, by drinking stuff that was harmful to us, by using other drugs, pharmaceutical or otherwise, okay? By not getting enough sleep, et cetera, et cetera. If we stop creating the problems and simply let the body cleanse and heal, amazing things happen over and over again because the body has this incredible intelligence. So if our bodies are so smart, why are they getting rid of all this good stuff if it's so good for us? Anybody? Is it,
Not good for us.
well, it's not that it's all bad for us, but again, let's forget about the toxic stuff, okay? Let's talk about the nutrients and urea, a little bit of which the body needs, and other things. Why is the body getting rid of that?
Because it knows how much it needs.
Because it's more than it wants right now. And yet, we're so smart, we're going to pee it into a cup and then drink it, put it right back in the body? Does that make any sense to anybody here? It certainly makes no sense to me. Okay? Now, why do you think some people may feel better when they drink their own pee?
Is the nutrient deficient?
Because they're nutrient deficient. If they had a nutrient deficiency and their body was peeing it, why would their body pee out that nutrient? It doesn't happen.
Toxic.
Yeah, what happens is you consume, anyone here familiar with the hair of the dog? What does that mean? Mike?
That's hair of the dog is bitch, that's all I remember.
But what does it mean, do you know? You've been too long out of college. Chase, what's hair of the dog?
Yeah, so when you drank too much the night before, you have a drink the next day. And
You wake up with a hangover, you have another drink. Because as soon as you put alcohol back in the system, you stop detoxifying. By consuming the toxic substances your body's getting rid of, you stop detoxifying. What does that make you, how does that make you feel?
better.
Better. Okay, that's all that's happening. Okay, there's nothing more to it. Now, I mean, and some of the, read these things and really think critically about what you're reading. People say, one of their comments is, well, if it was nasty stuff, why would we store it in the body? We store it because the body wants it. Okay, so are you aware that your kidneys never stop functioning? Well, they do eventually. That's when you're dead. Okay? As long as you're alive, your kidneys are processing your blood, filtering your blood all the time. Roughly 60 times per day, all of your blood gets filtered through your kidneys. Your kidneys are constantly making urine. So if we didn't have a bladder, what would happen? Well, none of you would be allowed to sit down. You'd have to stand on the grass all the time. Why? Because there'd be urine leaking out of your body all the time. Does that sound like a good idea? I mean, think about that. We need sleep, right? You want to wake up in a pool of your own urine? That's what would happen if you didn't have a bladder. I mean, the stuff written on drinking urine is not written by rocket scientists. This is idiotic stuff. Think about this. We store poop in the rectum. Does that mean we should eat it because the body obviously wants it because we're not eliminating it right away? Of course not. Okay? The organism works much better when it's allowed to get rid of the stuff, when it's convenient to get rid of it. Because these are waste products that we don't want to be coming into contact with. Hi, enjoying my videos? If you'd like to learn much more, check out the Academy for Vibrant Living, where our Vibrant Health course will teach you everything you need to know to take your health to an amazing new level. And if you'd like to turn your passion for health into a lucrative career, check out the Health Coaching course, where you can become a professional, certified health coach and help as many people as possible see amazing results.